Hi, it's me again. This is Silver Howl. I figured I'd keep my word to my boyfriend after I made the last video to try to make more, simply because I learned that making videos, just ranting to my iPad or, to an inanimate object is helpful for me, at least emotionally. Excuse me while I grab an eraser. Um, but I also learned, I know no one cares what I say. I know no one, you know, will look up these videos or even look at them because it's a girl sitting here talking. But, I don't know. I have an opinion on about everything and anything, and I don't always get to say what I want to say. So, I guess, I don't know, just me being me and, wearing my giant orange hoodie that I adore and does not look good with my hair in this camera at all. It's like, oh, which I really need to re-dye my hair. I was meaning to grab hair dye after work today and I completely spaced it. Oops. I probably can do it tomorrow, on my free day. Yeah. Which I'm sad to say, I am contemplating looking for a new job already. Um, I work a retail job where if we don't get enough customers, for our store, we cut hours, and I can't have that. I pay too much, you know, to do that, because I mean, if I'm not getting a certain amount of hours weekly, I can't make a living. I can't afford to pay my bills or even eat. And I mean, yeah, granted, I probably could go like a couple months without eating. So I am not exactly a small girl, but oh well. So during my last video in the beginning, I know it was seen that I was flipping through a book. And it was this one. And I was actually in the process of drawing this. I'm currently trying to figure out where I want the eyes and, you know, if I need to add any extra detail. So, but yeah. So, that's what I usually do. I love to draw. For me, it's a means of coping with stress. It's done wonders and it's got me in a lot of trouble. um, so yeah, in any of these videos, you may or may not see me drawing on something or messing with something because I have ADHD. I have a hard time sitting still or even just being still. Um, and I am dyslexic. So if my speech suddenly messes up and I'm saying words in the wrong spots, I do apologize. I still haven't quite figured out how to get around that because within the past 6 to 7 years, I've noticed that, like how when I read, words will suddenly be in the wrong spot. It's happening into my speech, and all today while I was at work, I could not speak. Period. It's like the minute my mouth opened, it was bleh, and then it just continued that way, and it's like ugh. Which, by the way, I am a deli worker. I won't tell you where I work, but I work at a deli, and being able to communicate is a big requirement and today was not my day. But it was a slow day, so it was a good day, I guess. I mean, we got everything we need to get done well ahead of time. I was like 2 whole hours ahead of schedule, and that's saying a lot because I'm not exactly the fastest worker. I mean, I'm fast. I'm a little above average on some things, but not everything. Um, but yeah, I figure I would just make a video to rant about my day, or some of the things that's going on in my life. My dad contacted me today while I was at work. Apparently, he's going to be in town, and he's like, "Oh, why don't we have a lunch together?" And I'm thinking, "Oh my God, I don't know how I'm going to get there." Because, one, even though it's my day off, I'll probably be trying to sleep the day away. Two, I do not have a vehicle, and he does not have my address. And I'm not sure I want to give it to him. Oh. So, yeah. But, other than having, a fairly good day, I was really cranky this morning. I mean, ungodly cranky. My boyfriend was over, and yeah, it was like 5:30, 6 in the morning, and he was making every noise humanly possible while I was trying to sleep. Because he had to be at work at 7, and I had to be at work at 9. And I'm not a morning person. I'm far from it. I mean, I can be an anytime person, but I am not a morning person. If you're waking me up before my alarm clock goes off, that is the thing. If I know my alarm is set to a specific time, do not wake me up before it. It immediately triggers all badness. I mean, I turn evil. I mean, even a minute off, and I'm just like, I was like, that's 1 minute I could have had more. And it's silly. It really is. It's so tarded. But I can't help it because I know I don't sleep very well because I wake up multiple times through the night, and I'm currently, okay, this is what I'm sleeping on. It is a futon, and it's a Walmart futon. It's very cheap, and it's very flimsy. Prove my point. I've already managed to break the damn thing. So yeah. I mean, my back, my shoulders, anything that requires a joint hurts. And I don't have, great bones. I mean, I've never broken a bone, but I've recently hurt my rotator cuff, and I like to sleep on the side that I hurt, which is this side. And it doesn't work that way, especially when you're sleeping on a metal cheapy futon. I mean, I honestly think I've slept worse on this futon than I've ever slept on any futon. And I spent 6 years on a wooden futon. And that's like an older, I think, let's see, how old was it? I think it was over 10 years old. And the springs, it was like a spring futon and everything, and you could feel them jabbing you in the spine, and I'd rather have that over, this newer, squishy, well, not squishy, it's really thin. I had to get a pad for it just to be able to remotely lay on it comfortably without laying, like, layers and layers of blankets down just because, it hurt. But my mom also thinks I have undiagnosed fibromyalgia. And for those of you who do not know what this is, it is when it is overactive nerves. So all the nerves, like near your joints, your tips of your fingers, even anything connected to your skin, they can basically hurt. And it can be caused, a flare-up can be caused by many things. Overexertion of the body, temperature, stress. Stress is the biggest one. And I've been in pain all my life, so my mom's more than positive that I have it, and I don't want to get tested to find out, because then it's, my mom was like, oh, don't worry, you have fibromyalgia, it comes with it. I'm like, I don't want to have fibromyalgia, I just want to have, regular joint pain and, things from being stupid. But, yeah. But, yeah, but because I don't sleep very well, and especially when he's with me in this bed, for some reason I have a hard time sleeping next to him on this bed, on this futon particularly. So I actually get even less sleep because I wake up even more. I don't sleep deeply, I don't sleep thoroughly, and so I turn nasty. And I don't mean to, I don't mean anything by it. It's just I'm not happy. I'm very cranky when I don't get enough sleep, and if I'm uncomfortable, and I try to tone it down, but not in the morning. Or anytime really. Say, I made a habit growing up as a kid to rip someone's head off at least once in the morning for waking me up, and that was mostly my grandmother. She would barge into the room and she's like, are you up yet? And I'm like, no, go away, I don't want to be up. I don't have plans, I don't have anywhere to go. And I was like, oh. I think it was just hardwired into me from as a kid, having people just barge into my room and wake me up rudely. Because, ironically enough, you can wake me up before the alarm clock if, this is a big if, you wake me up right. And it's like the gentle nudge, or even just opening the door. Because I'm extraordinarily territorial of my room. So if you come into my room, I'll be able to tell. I will. I swear to God, I will. And growing up, my mom didn't have to come into my room to wake me up, She just opened the door. You up? Yep. And that was how my mom did. She just opened the door and I was awake. Automatic reaction, I think, because, I can't sleep with the door open. I can't sleep with anything open. It bothers me. It makes me feel vulnerable, I guess, is the best way to put it. And so sleeping with a window open is hard, sleeping with the door open. I have my closet door open right here, and it took me almost a month to get used to it, because keeping it closed all the time freaked me out more than keeping it open. I'm still not quite sure how that works, so yeah. So yeah, this morning I was cranky, and I stayed cranky for at least till about 11 today, and that was because I finally had woken up. I mean, obviously I'm still tired because I'm yawning, and I should be, but I just, but yeah, I got better as the day went on. I mean, it's hard to stay cranky when you have a very upbeat, supervisor who likes to joke around and play around and just, have fun. So, I mean, it's really hard to stay angry. But, other than that, I mean, my day turned out to be fairly good. Um, though I did get stuck, in Delhi by myself for an hour and a half, which was not fun because in that hour and a half I got bombarded and I didn't have any help. So, yeah. But other than that, I mean, normal day. Tired. It's freezing here, by the way. It was because I had to walk home. I had a ride to work today, but I had to walk home. And I believe my phone before I left said it was 0. And that wasn't counting wind chill. Because wind chill made it feel like -15. And I'm fine at 0. I'm fine at 20 degrees. I'm fine. I can wear my winter jacket, gloves, scarf, hat. Good. No, I had to wear the face mask today. So, yep. That was my day today. And whether somebody watches me rant and rave or sees this, if I keep it, how was your day? Did you have a good day? Did you have a bad day? I mean, did you wake up cranky like I did and, either because of a boyfriend or a pet? Or, your alarm clock just suddenly going off for no reason or not going off? What'd you do? Did you have fun during the day? Did you learn something? Did you talk with people? I mean, all sorts of things you could have done today, and I'm just wondering if your day ended up being good in the end, like mine did. So, if any of you see this, and if you ever feel like commenting again, I'll definitely take the time to comment back. I got all the time in the world, and so this is Silver Howl signing out. Talk to you later. Bye.